We got married in 2021.
2019.
Oh,
Dear
God.
Lord.
Yes, 2019. So yeah, it's been 4 years. We got so lucky getting married when we did and traveled to Thailand for a month in October for our honeymoon, so that was really nice. So December 24th, 2022, I went into the emergency with a lot of chest pain. By the time I came out, I was told that I had the possibility of having lymphoma cancer, which was incredibly hard to hear. Christmas Eve, and within a week, we were scheduled in for a biopsy to confirm that it was lymphoma cancer. He sent me to do a CT scan, and I actually never left the hospital that day. I was sent over to Victoria for emergency chemotherapy, and of course it was a blizzard that day. Nick had to come down in the car following the ambulance because otherwise we wouldn't have a way out of Victoria.
Well, it was terrible. Yeah, you kind of go in blind, not knowing what to expect, and you just kind of learn things on the go.
Because they wanted to do a really aggressive chemo treatment, I had to go to Vancouver. So I was admitted to Vancouver because they didn't have resources in Nanaimo to admit people.
It was a nightmare. There was times leaving the Vancouver hospital where it took over 7.5 hours to get home.
The kicker to that was really being immune compromised and having to ride on the boat full of 1,000 people at a time. A lot of our appointments fell on long weekends. I had nowhere to go. I just kind of would either have to lay on the floor or, suck it up, which was incredibly difficult to do because you're just depleted in every single way possible. So with him not working all those days and taking so much time off to be with me there and to be with me at home, and then also I wasn't working the entire time, so with the cost of living these days, it's incredibly difficult. Luckily, we had a lot of help from family and friends. My mom was also diagnosed with lymphoma cancer at the age of 28. She went through chemotherapy and radiation, and it was cured. And at the age of 43, she was diagnosed with mesothelioma cancer in her abdomen. Unfortunately, she couldn't beat that, and it was caused by the radiation from her previous cancer. As a kid, we were traveling to Victoria lots for surgeries for her and just trying to get her the care that she needed. She passed away at home with us, and just because she didn't want to be away from home. It was a hard pill to swallow, hearing that, I could be going through this. And yeah, it's hard. You have to have the right mindset, and you have to be really strong to keep pursuing through it. So I haven't got 100% green light yet that I'm cured. And every time I get a PET scan done, I have to go to Victoria. If we had this option locally, it would literally take, 10 minutes to drive down the road, and I'd be able to be in my own bed.
It would have taken so much stress and hassle out of the whole experience.
Yeah.
It's crazy to even think about. It's almost unimaginable how much easier that would have been.
Yeah, absolutely.